Alrighty, so the Belmoth, or no, not Belmoth, the original Demon Raid has officially been out for a full week at this point, and I just wanted to kind of show my progress and, sort of talk about how it's going and how it's, went. And so far, I have 11 and a half level 100 characters. I'm pretty close. All of these characters can be upgraded to level 95, so I'm very close to being able to get Sariel to level 100. But the main thing that I wanted to do was I did Melee first, of course, because he's just absolutely insane at everything. I did Liz second because I wanted to showcase her at level 100 because she's brand new and I am YouTube man, so that was kind of just a no-brainer there. I'm pretty sure third was, I want to say it was Gother or Escanor, I can't remember. But Escanor, I use him in various game modes. I use him for my bird and my deer team, so those were kind of just nice to have. Plus, he's really good for, just beating through, HP on any of the PvE stuff that he, gets tackled in. I did Gother because his brand new Holy Relic is just absolutely fantastic. I've been really enjoying the Holy Relic, so just getting him to level 100 because I've been using him in PvP a lot just helps with, CC and such. And he's honestly, he just, once he gets that, attack related stats buff from his relic, he just does a lot of damage, and I've just been really happy about that, so that is really great. I did Deanne so that way I can use her on the original demon team, because the main two variants right now are you either run Deanne or you run Red Arthur, and I haven't invested into Red Arthur yet, but I kind of want to in the near future. But he does fine at the moment how he is, so I'm not as in a big of a hurry to get him done. And then I wanted to make sure to do Margaret, and not necessarily just Margaret, but I wanted to do all of the Archangels because of their graces. I'm pretty sure I did Rimuru before them because Rimuru's just still really, really good in the meta right now. So I did him just because he's great. And then I started working on all of the Archangels. So I have, I have Margaret done, I have Ludo done, I have Red Tarmiel done. He's newer. I haven't actually used him besides like having him as an associated unit yet, but he does gain a pretty decent amount of CC. I'm not like completely maxed out. I'm actually still missing an entire, costume set for him, which I'm saving. I don't want to buy these because I know that he's getting the painter set or whatever soonish for our next Hawk Pass. So I'm going to buy those cosmetics when they come out because I've just been saving Hawk Pass points, so I figure that'll be an easy way to get those cosmetics for free instead of spending diamonds on it. But yeah, he has actually really good CC. I've seen people with 6/6 Tarmiel at like 67k CC or something like that, which is pretty impressive. So the fact that his CC is as high as it is really, really nice. I just did Green Sariel, and I have a video that'll actually go live a little bit later in the week of me using him for his new, or for his Holy Relic, because I finally was able to build all of the Archangel Holy Relics. He was my last one, and he's not doing too bad at HP defense, and he's 3/6 at the moment, I think. We're at 65k CC, which is not bad at all, and I do have full cosmetics for him if I'm not mistaken. I know you can't see them from behind me. There's one of my headpieces and one of my weapons are not completely maxed, but I'll do those eventually when I have extra ones lying around. And yeah, I've slowly been working on the OG graces or Archangels at this point. So Sariel, I use him a lot for melee link and main damage dealer links and stuff like that. I also did King because when I'm just playing PvP regularly through the week, to do ungeared to make sure that I get to champ 1, so that way I can get the max amount of diamonds for the week. I use a turn 1 sort of like big damage King team, which honestly is kind of lame. I don't really like to use it, but it gets the job done, and I really can't complain too much about using it. So that's normally what I end up doing, and having King with that little bit of extra CC and ungeared is really, really nice. And obviously he'll do a little bit more damage and stuff, so King was a really nice option. Plus I use him on like farming teams and stuff like that, so it also speeds up farming. And yeah, I guess that's pretty much all of the characters that I've actually done. Like I said, working on Sariel at the moment. Tarmiel will of course be next, because I don't necessarily use his Grace as much anymore, but I've been seeing more teams use, or more Liz teams at least, use blue Tarmiel for his like damage reduction and everything, and it makes the team insanely tanky, so I'll try to mess around with that a little bit as well once I get him done. And then yeah, I want to do the rest of my festival characters. Zeldris would be really nice because I use him in the backline for certain stuff, especially with the new Gother relic, because I use him a lot. Having his purple card put on a bunch of debuffs and stuff will be really nice for that. And then the rest of these characters I'm not as worried about doing, just because I don't use them quite as much. I feel like I've done all of the characters that I use currently at the moment for like PvP stuff, so that's really all I wanted to get done, because the rest of the PvE stuff I've already been able to do, and level 100 is just going to make it that much easier, so that'll be like a slow process. And at this point I want to make sure that I'm sitting on enough materials to sort of get newer characters up to par as well, as the new characters drop. And also I'm still sitting on actually a really good amount of SSR pendants. I have 6 UR pendants already made, and I have 170 SSR pendants still, but the problem now is that I'm starting to run low on Belmoth mats, so I'm having to run that more each day, and of course, you know, I have to run the original demon each day as well, so that way I can actually level 100 people. But the regular mats and stuff like that I've been good on for a while. This isn't even me grinding it anymore. This is just me. I had a decent amount and then I haven't been using them, so the events that come out that give you these regular raid mats and stuff have just been stacking up. So I would say for the moment I'm actually in a really good spot. I'm just sort of like slowing down on it. I went really hard for the first week, of course, because I wanted to make sure that all of the stuff that I was going to be using was already done. Yeah, I don't know. It just I feel like I've been having a lot of fun with the raid. It's obviously getting to the point now where I'm doing it, you know, 6 to 9 to 12 times a day, every day since it's come out. And even then, like some of the first couple of days, I was just constantly sitting in queue to do extra raids if people would invite me, and it's getting to the point to where it's getting a little annoying, or like just a little bit boring to run over and over again. So I'm kind of trying to sort of, you know, chill on that a little bit so it doesn't get super boring, and I'm like, okay, I don't want to grind this at all anymore. But just making sure that I do the ones that I can each day is very, very good. So that's pretty much where I'm at. I don't know. Let me know how you guys are doing with the whole new raid and everything. I know SSR pendants are probably the biggest hurdle for a lot of people. I'm really glad at this point that I haven't just... I was originally, you know, a couple of weeks ago, I was like, okay, I have good red demon mats. I still have characters that are, you know, level 60, because I try to get at least every character that I have at least UR 60. And I was like, man, maybe I just need to go through and get, you know, some of these characters up, because these are 65, and you can see I only have from Hawk here down to, you know, Elizabeth or Gilthunder, but I'm gonna keep Blue, Feraldrin, and Liz at 60 because they don't need to be boosted any more than they already are. I wish I hadn't even awakened them, but yeah, I was gonna just go ahead and get all of these characters up to 70, all of the 65s up to 70, and then I wouldn't have to worry about really using much red demon mats anymore, and then just trying to push all of these characters up a bit to help my box CC. But I'm really glad I didn't at this point, because, you know, now I'm sitting on a pretty decent amount of mats to where I can actually work on these newer characters, or yeah, newer characters, and get them up to level 100, at least the ones that I'm using. So I think I lucked out there, and I wasn't working on box CC as much, which, I mean, I really don't care about box CC as much as everybody else seems to. Like, it's definitely nice, and I'm kind of getting closer to 8 mil, so I'll have a little bit more of a boost, but it's such a huge leap from each one that it's so much work, and you got to make gear for everybody, and I just want to use the characters that I enjoy using. And I'd like to get new characters, of course, and mess around with them, but if they're not something that I actually enjoy playing with, I'm probably not going to build them up any more than they are, unless I just all of a sudden get the urge, or somebody comes out with a new strat, or whatever the case may be. But yeah, I'm going to stop rambling now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't already, and like I said, leave a comment or whatever. Let me know how your grind's been going, because honestly, mine's not been too bad. I've been kind of enjoying it, but definitely slowing down so I don't burn myself out. So that is it for me. Thanks for watching again. I'll see you guys in the next one.